One of the significant portions of the cooperative's budget is capital investments, basically what it takes to build, maintain, and expand electric infrastructure. This year's construction work plan calls for nearly $13 million in activities such as cable replacement, system improvements, new line extension, purchase of transformers, meters, and circuit breakers and switches. Over the last 20 years, our total investment in electrical facilities has quadrupled, from $35 million in 1992 to more than $150 million last year. Much of that has been due to growth. However, a good portion can be attributed to maintenance and improvements which impact reliability. For example, we hit our peak for cable failures 15 years ago with just about 500 outages. That dropped to 62 outages this past year, a nearly 90% improvement. The Board of Directors has made a very strategic effort to improve the reliability of the electricity we provide to you, the member. This year we plan to replace another 50 miles of existing underground line at a cost of $2.6 million. This replacement brings us closer to getting rid of the old cable, which continues to fail. We do still have more than 270 miles left to replace, but hope to have that accomplished within the next 6 years. We also plan to spend $500,000 on preventative activities such as tree trimming, circuit breaker testing, pole testing, and pole treating. One of the strategies we are working on in many areas of our service territory is isolating outages. To accomplish this, we plan to install $1.3 million worth of sectionalizing equipment, what you would know as a circuit breaker. To the average member, some of this equipment looks like a big pad mount transformer, but inside it is equipment that operates similar to a breaker in your home's electrical panel and allows us to isolate outages to a specific section of a line. This helps us keep the power on to more people and restore power faster when an outage does occur. From all the activity we have seen so far this winter, it looks as though our new service extensions will increase significantly from last year. We were expecting approximately 340 new service extensions at a net cost of just under $2 million. But now we're thinking that will be even higher given the aggressive home building we are seeing in Minnehaha County so early in the season. We have completed the installation of our automated metering system. It has provided members with near real-time energy use information, mobile phone and tablet applications, and remote connect options. But there's even more to this system than meets the eye. It's helping us get ahead of potential outage and voltage issues before they become a problem. Here's Manager of Engineering, Michelle Nielsen, with more on this new technology.
Your new automated meter reads your electric use and sends a signal back to the cooperative to let us know how much energy you've used during the month, much like the previous remotely read meter. But this is where the similarities end, as the new metering system has many more capabilities. Sioux Valley Energy is using this advanced technology to isolate voltage issues which would have eventually resulted in power outages. This screen is an example of what our dispatchers see when they are checking the system. When there is a conflict notification, they know there is an issue with that meter, whether it be from a power outage or a blink, or whether it's caused by a voltage issue. When a conflict or confirm outage notification arises, the system will check the surrounding meters to determine if the problem is isolated or if it's more widespread. Each day, our system either checks what we call the blink count or it measures the voltage. We do this on an every other day rotation. If we see there were several blinks in one area of our system, that is sometimes an indication a piece of equipment is about ready to fail. If we see areas of high voltage, the same thing can happen. So the key is finding the problem before it causes an outage. This graphic shows that in October, there was one location in our system that had high voltage. As you can see from the next picture, we found the problem and were able to fix it before the member ever noticed an issue. This next image shows blink counts. The red indicates a high blink count, and the yellow indicates an above average blink count. In both cases, our crews were able to isolate the problem and fix it before the member had a power outage. We ran the system check again a few days later, and as you can see, the red and yellow dots on the map are gone. One of the advantages we expect to gain by switching to this automated meter system is to improve reliability. We have seen great strides in that area and anticipate even more options in the future, ultimately benefiting our members.